What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the MaddenBallerz YouTube channel and our Cleveland Browns franchise. The Browns head into Week 12 on a 2-game losing streak, looking to bounce back here at home against the Minnesota Vikings, who come in 6-4 on the season. The Browns are 7-3, looking for a win. Can they get it here? Minnesota will kick off, and we are underway here in Week 12. Tavon Austin takes this one from the 11 out past the 25 and taken down at the 28, and that's where Neil Gordon and the Browns offense will get started with a handoff to Terrence West. He's been stifled last few weeks. He gained 7 on his first carry today. 2nd and 4. Gordon to the air, hits Josh Gordon over the middle on a dump-off pass for a first down. And the Browns drive will continue. 2nd down. Gordon play action, looking deep, fires, and that one is knocked away from Brady Blake, incomplete. 3rd down now for the Browns. Gordon back to the air here, looking left, firing for Hartline. He's got the catch, but he's stopped a yard short. And the Browns have to punt it away. And the Vikings take over inside their own 10. 3rd down and 4. Mike Wallace will come up with the first down catch, keeping the drive going for Minnesota. Bridgewater out of the shotgun here on 1st and 10. Being pressured, and he goes down. Sacked by Russell Jackson. And that sets up 2nd and long. Bridgewater to the air, over the middle. Open is Marcus Wheaton for the first down catch out to the 36. Later in the drive, 3rd and 9, play action. And off the edge comes Ladarius Webb for the sack. And the Browns stop the Vikings there. They get the ball back. 1st and 10. West up the middle for about 11. And he's looking good early. 3 carries, 20 yards. 2nd and 1 now for the Browns. It's Gordon throwing it up, and it's picked off by Brown. And the Vikings take it away. The 3rd interception for Neil Gordon in the last 2 games. And the Vikings take over. 3rd and short. Bridgewater dumps it off to AP. And it's a first down for Minnesota. From their own 46, handoff to Peterson. He breaks a tackle and another and gains about 8 yards. And after 1 here in Cleveland, we're all tied up at 0s. 3rd and inches for the Vikings as we start the 2nd quarter. Can the Browns stop them? Mingo off the edge, gets AP behind the line. And that stops the Vikings from getting a first down, but they will go for a 62-yard field goal. Kick is up, and it is good. Lots of wind at their back helps them get that field goal, and the Vikings are up 3-0. Browns take over, and it starts with a pitch out to Terrence West, and he's going to gain 9, and he's on a roll here early. They would pick up the first down. 2nd and 4. Gordon to the air here, looking, firing, and off the mark for Brady Blake, incomplete. 3rd down now for the Browns. Gordon drops back, looks, and the pressure's there. Everson Griffin with the sack, and the Browns drive will stall there. 1st and 10 now for the Vikings, and it's AP up the middle for a gain of 11 and a Vikings first down just outside of midfield here. They go back to the ground with Adrian Peterson, and he finds more running room. It's a gain of about 10 and another first down for the Vikings. Inside the Browns 30 now, back to AP, and more running room for him. It's a gain of 9.5, and they would pick up the first down. 2nd and 6. They go play action. Bridgewater throws, and it's caught by Michael Crabtree in the end zone for a touchdown. And I got to believe Bridgewater was laid out on that play. But it's a 9-play, 58-yard drive. And the Vikings on top now, 10-0. As the Browns take over. And Neil Gordon wildly off the mark there. Continues his poor day. 3 for 7 for 17 yards. And this one, 3rd and 9. This one's going to be on target for Brady Blake. First down up to the 42. 1st and 10. Gordon back to the air here, looking as pressure comes. He finds Charles Johnson inside Minnesota territory, down to the 40. Now at the 27, it's 2nd and 10. Gordon to the air, pressured, and he is sacked again by Everson Griffin. And that's going to set up 3rd and 18. Can the Browns get the first down? Deep for Blake, and he can't hang on to the catch. And the drive stalls for the Browns. And heading into halftime, the Vikings have a 10-0 lead. Vikings start the second half with the ball and the lead. 2nd down, they'll go to AP, and he doesn't get much, but it's enough for the first down and to keep this drive going for Minnesota. 2nd and 4 now. Play action from Bridgewater, looking and going deep. And this one's out of bounds, incomplete. Joe Hayden taking the legs out from under Mike Wallace. 3rd and 4, Bridgewater looking to pass here, has to scramble outside the pocket, and Dante Whitner gets him, and the Vikings drive is stalled there. The Browns take over for the first time in the second half, and Neil Gordon's accuracy issues continue. Cannot hook up with Brady Blake there. 3rd and 14, though. He will hook up with Blake here, but it's not enough for the first down, a yard short. And the Browns have to punt. And they pin the Vikings back inside their own 5 at the 3. They hand it off to AP. And he's able just to get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and 10. They'll go play action. And that's going to be a mistake. Barkevius Mingo off the edge will get Bridgewater for the safety. And the Browns get on the board. And they get the ball back immediately with the punt. Terrence West with the carry outside here, and he's going to gain 7. He's got 60 yards on the day. 3rd and 5. Can the Browns keep their drive alive? Taylor Estes with the reception. He will be brought down immediately, and the Browns cannot keep their drive alive. The Vikings get the ball back. Pinned inside their own 10 this time. Bridgewater deep on 3rd and 6. Hooks up with Wallace, but he's out of bounds, and the Vikings would have to punt. Browns would get good field position, and Gordon would go to the air, finding Josh Gordon inside the 20, down to the 18. 2nd and 7 now from the 14-yard line. Neil Gordon to the air here, fires for Blake, and it's incomplete, but a flag comes in, and it's pass interference. 1st and goal, they give it to West, and he runs himself into the end zone for the touchdown, and the Browns, down by 2, will go for the 2-point conversion. Gordon to the air here, being flushed out of the pocket, will fire on the run, and Hartline, for some reason, comes back to that, and the 2-point conversion is no good. It's a 10-8 game, Vikings ahead, as Kyle Rudolph makes this catch for a first down out to the 37. Now just shy of midfield, Bridgewater will go deep for Wallace, who makes the catch inside the 30 of Cleveland. And the Vikings are on the move. Bridgewater 8 for 11 for 106. He's going back to the air on 2nd down and will dump it off to Adrian Peterson, who's been most of the Vikings offense today. 3rd and 2. Bridgewater outside here to Wheaton. He makes the grab for a first down, and we've come to the end of 3 here in Cleveland. The Vikings lead 10-8. Vikings start the 4th quarter, knocking on the door here. Bridgewater on 3rd down to the end zone, incomplete. And the Vikings will settle for a field goal to take a 13-8 lead. Browns take over, looking to answer back, hopefully with a touchdown. And Josh Gordon comes up with a reception short of the marker. 3rd and 1. They'll pitch it out to West, and he's going to get the edge, and he's going to get downfield to the 43, a gain of 14 and a first down. Neil Gordon on 1st and 10 will fire it deep, and it's caught by Blake, and a missed tackle gives him a few extra yards to the 35 of Minnesota. The Browns are on the move. 3rd down, Gordon to the air, finds Josh Gordon inside the 15, down to the 14. 1st and 10 out of the shotgun. Neil Gordon going to the air, and he's going to find Brady Blake, and Blake has the first down and stiff arms his way to the end zone for a touchdown. His first on the day, and the Browns will go for 2. Gordon to the air, fires, and it's knocked away by Minnesota, and it remains 14-13. Cleveland, their first lead of the day. Bridgewater and the Vikings take over, and going deep, Kyle Rudolph will make the reception into Cleveland territory. 1st and 10, Bridgewater will take off, and he's taken down by Evans by the face mask, and that will add 15 to the end of that run. Later in the drive, 3rd and 5, they'll hand it off to Adrian Peterson, and he won't get much here, and that will set up 4th down, and the Vikings kick a field goal to retake the lead, 16-14. Browns take over, going deep. Josh Gordon makes the reception close to midfield, but a flag on the Browns holding brings this one back. Redoing 1st down. Neil Gordon's going to get picked off by Trey Waynes, and the Vikings take it away and are inside the red zone. 1st and 10, Bridgewater hands off to Adrian Peterson, and he gets the Vikings down to the 10. That would lead to 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Bridgewater goes to the end zone, and Crabtree is there for the reception. Touchdown, Minnesota. Crabtree's 2nd on the day, and head coach Bill Shire can't believe we let that happen. Crabtree beating Dante Whitner off the line and getting both feet inbounds. And it's 23-14 Minnesota as the Browns take over, and it's Brady Blake with the reception. 1st down Cleveland, and the Browns will go back to the air here on 1st and 10. Gordon scrambling out to his right, fires downfield, and it's caught by Josh Gordon. Enough for the 1st down and out of bounds. Later in the drive, it's 3rd and 7. Neil Gordon back to the air and back to Josh Gordon for another 1st down. And the Browns get in the hurry up. 2nd and 10. Gordon outside to Josh Gordon for another 1st down to the 14. And the Browns are on the move. 7 catches, 79 yards for Josh Gordon today. 1st and 10. It's Brady Blake with a catch, and he's into the end zone for the touchdown. His 2nd on the day. He's got over 100 yards receiving, and the Browns elect to kick it deep, down by 2. They'll try to stop the Vikings from picking up a 1st down. 1st and 10. Bridgewater under center will hand it off to AP, and we stop him after a short gain and take a timeout. 3rd down and 7. Out of timeouts. Can we stop the Vikings? It's McKinnon with the reception, and he's past midfield into Cleveland territory, and that should do it. The 2-minute warning is there. 2nd down and 10 out of the 2-minute warning. McKinnon with a carry has the 1st down inside the 20. He's going to go all the way. He could have gone down and sealed this game, but he's going to score a touchdown. And the Vikings go up 30-21, giving the ball back to the Browns. And it's Brady Blake with the reception up to the 40, along with a face mask penalty, putting the Browns into Minnesota territory. 1st and 10. Downfield, Hawkins makes the grab inside the 15, down to the 11. And the Browns will hurry up to the line. 2nd and 10. Gordon to the air here, looking lots of time, fires it outside to Blake. He's down the sideline, inside the 2, out at the 1. It'll be 1st and goal for Cleveland. Gordon to the end zone, caught by Charles Johnson for the touchdown, and the Browns are back in it. 3 touchdown passes by Neil Gordon, and it all comes down to this onside kick, and it is still loose, and it's recovered by Hawkins of Cleveland, and the Browns have a shot. Neil Gordon, it's all up to you. 289 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions on the day. Can you get this comeback with 30 seconds? Downfield for Brian Hartline. It is batted or deflected by Harrison Smith. 2nd and 10. Gordon to the air here, and he's going to find Blake for a first down catch. And the Browns hurry to the line and spike the ball. 2nd and 10. Gordon back to the air here to the sideline, and it's caught by Josh Gordon. But they don't give him the out of bounds, and the clock continues the run. Cleveland hurrying to the line, cannot get the play off, and they will lose this one by 2 points. The Minnesota Vikings win 30-28. A valiant effort by the Browns to put up 20 points in the 4th quarter, but it was not enough, losing by 2. Neil Gordon, a couple more interceptions, but he was good down the stretch. The defense allowed Adrian Peterson to go over 100 yards. Another running back with over 100 yards. A career day by Brady Blake, 10 for 147 and 2 touchdowns. And the Minnesota defense was all over our offensive line. The Browns moved to 7-4, losers of 3 straight, right ahead of the Steelers at 6-5. Up next for the Browns, a home game against the Houston Texans, who are coming off a 24-21 victory over the Jacksonville Jaguars. Texans will be without wide receiver Jalen Strong, quarterback Zach Mettenberger, who I don't believe was a starter anyway, and wide receiver Denario Alexander. This week's prospect preview features a first-round talent, projected to go first round, left outside linebacker Sedarius Nunley. In case Paul Kruger doesn't return, he has A- pursuit, B+ tackle. He looks really good. So up next, it's a home game with the Browns, or the Texans. 5-6 on the season. We are 7-4. I want to hear your feedback down below about our game today. What players stood out to you, good or bad? And leave your predictions for next week's game against the Texans. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this video and share it. Hit that subscribe button if you're new and want to see more Cleveland Browns franchise. And as always, you can follow me over on Twitter at MaddenBallerz. And we'll catch you guys in the next episode.